Surprise! We're coming to you live today, and it's Wednesday. We thought we would reach out to you early this week because we've got some ideas for wonderful DIY gifts that you could use for teachers. We have the end of the year coming up, and if you have younger kids in school, it's always fun to give gifts to their teachers. And then Mother's Day is also this weekend. So with these DIYs we're going to share, we thought we would give you enough time to make sure you have all of your supplies and time to make them and be able to give them out maybe on Friday. Well, not Friday, I don't know what I'm thinking. Friday is not the end of the school year yet, but Mother's Day being Sunday, you need time to get these done. So Linda will be joining me here any second, and we've both got some great ideas. So stay tuned for this. Of course, our DIYs have essential oils in the recipe. Why wouldn't they? Everybody loves their essential oils, and it's a great way to, when you gift teachers, if they are not familiar with essential oils, it's a great way to start educating them on the uses of essential oils outside of maybe just diffusing them and having that wonderful smell in your environment. So, okay, I'm hoping Linda will be on here any second now so we can start sharing this with you guys. It looks like she may be on here. All right. And there she is.
Yep. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hi.
So, I was telling everybody that we have some great ideas for DIY gifts, and originally we were talking about the post that went up early, or I don't even know if it's gone up yet today, but we have a post that's going to go up, and it's a DIY on bath salts, and it was for teacher appreciation.
Okay.
But with Mother's Day being on Sunday, you also might need some ideas for that as well. So you could use them for either or both. Maybe make a double batch.
Definitely. Definitely. So.
Yes. So it sounds like on Mother's Day you will be with your mom.
I will be.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
actually at her house. So.
Yeah. Very fun.
But yeah.
So tell everybody, Linda, how old your mom is.
My mom is 95.
It's amazing. She's a pretty strong lady to still be able to get around on her own and live on her own not most of the year, but some of the year.
Yeah. We are hoping we are going to see how it goes for a couple of months, and then we're going to go back and make sure.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
Yep. Well, hopefully she has a wonderful Mother's Day with you.
Yes, I'm sure she will.
So what have you brought to share with everybody?
Well, I have been thinking that I actually taught school for 35 years at elementary, and then another 10 years at college level, and then I still think of myself as a teacher. But and I thought, okay, when someone gives a teacher something, it's like, wow, it is a thrill, and it is a nice compliment. But I was thinking about what I like to do, and there were times when school was out, and I just like, okay, I would go out into our Four Seasons room, and I would read a book, and I just wouldn't do anything else until I had read that book. And I just completely relaxed. And then it's like, okay, I can take on the summer and the rest. But it was like, whoa, school is over, and I need a rest. So there are lots of things. When you said that bath salts, that's going to go up in post, to me that is the best, and mine still has a snowflake because I had some left from Christmas.
Yeah.
But I think that is a wonderful one. But the other one that I was thinking about is actually a roller bottle, because it's summertime and I need to just be able to relax, because a teacher's job is sort of like a mother. You're on duty, not just that day, but you are working through the night. You're working on weekends, and you shouldn't, but you do. And so one of the things I thought was just a roller bottle to actually help relax. And so what, and then you can get pretty roller bottles on Amazon, glass, that have the roller part and, lids. And so that's a fun thing to do. And so one of the things, recipes that I found that has 3 oils in it that all have properties that can help you relax. And that's, it has 6, well, first of all, you put in fractionated coconut oil, which is about a teaspoon and a half, and then 6 drops of ylang-ylang, and 5 drops of clary sage, and then 4 drops of Hawaiian sandalwood. And so 6, 5, 4, you sort of think of it that way. And you put all of that in the roller bottle, cap it off, and you have a nice thing. Because the big thing I want to do, first of all, is just relax. Mm-hmm. Some people sleep for days. I like to read for, till it's in my system, but just to relax. So I just thought that, and you know what? The same thing could work for a mom. Ylang-ylangs, clary sage, Hawaiian sandalwood, and I was thinking of a roller bottle to relax with.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Just an idea.
Well, I think you can use her recipe as well with the idea that I have. I was thinking it would be really great to have like a basket. You could find a pretty basket, or maybe a pretty box that you might wrap tissue paper around, and then fill it with some different things that you could give to either mom or the teacher. So you could put Linda's roller bottle in there. But then I was thinking, there will be the bath salt recipe that goes up. If you want to make the bath salts, you could put that in there. A sugar scrub. Sugar scrubs are always fun to have too. And the recipe I'm sharing has a cup of the granulated sugar, a 1/4 cup of sea salt, a 1/2 cup of a carrier oil, which would be maybe grapeseed oil or olive oil. I would not use a 1/2 cup of your fractionated coconut oil. I think it's too expensive to do a whole 1/2 cup. And then maybe about 20 to 25 drops of whichever essential oil you would choose. I know we've done peppermint a lot. That's a real nice one to have in your sugar scrubs. And then if you want to make it pretty, you can add a teaspoon of a dried herb or a dried flower. And you can also add food coloring. So if you want to make it, maybe a light lavender color, or whatever color you choose, maybe a teal color. I don't know. But sugar scrub is a great and easy one to make. And then also a body butter. So the body butter, let's see, I got a recipe here. This one, there aren't a lot of ingredients in this one either. So this is another fun one to make. A cup of shea butter, a 1/2 cup of coconut oil, a 1/2 cup of a light carrier oil like sweet almond, jojoba, or that grapeseed oil again, and then 10 to 15 drops of your favorite essential oil. So with that one, you'd want to melt the shea butter and the coconut and the carrier oil first, and then you put in the essential oil, and you can stir that all up, even using your mixer. So that would be another great thing to drop in that basket. But then things like maybe a book, maybe whatever book you just read that you're enjoying, since Linda said that's a great way to decompress after a school year. In the basket, you could put maybe like a loofah, since we're doing a whole bunch of self-care things. A loofah, maybe an eye mask, even a pretty mug with like some different tea bags in it, assorted teas. I've even seen like little bracelets they sell that have like sayings on them. What were you gonna say?
I was even thinking another thing would be to put in a water bottle with a small bottle of lemon oil. If you can find the 5 milliliters, sometimes we have them. If not, a 10 milliliter is really inexpensive.
Yeah.
So, but I just think that's a nice way to get them started on, because I will tell you that most teachers have a water bottle or a water jug somewhere in their room so that they are drinking water during the day. And so just for even at home, having them. And I sort of like the metal bottle. This one keeps my water cold if I put ice in it. So I like that, but I was just thinking of that as well.
Yeah, it's a good idea. And you know, the popular stickers, people are getting those cute little stickers that have sayings on them. You could, if you just got a plain water bottle, you could dress it up however you wanted, knowing your teacher or your mom's personality. Yeah.
And I guess one other thing that I would possibly put in that basket is, this one is a purchased one, but you could put your On Guard hand sanitizer, because that one I would have given to the teacher at the beginning of the year at Christmas. But if you're talking about putting things in a basket, this is also inexpensive. Or if you wanted to make your own, you can actually, do you know that you can take bottles, you know, your used bottles, and we talked about how to get the wrap off of them, and you can just buy these little spray things that just are made right for these bottles, and you could make your own hand sanitizer by putting in, you could put in like aloe vera gel and witch hazel, and then drops of On Guard. You know, I would probably use On Guard. You possibly could do a Bode in that. And then you would have this little spray jar or spray bottle that just, hey, works perfect, you know?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
And a way to reuse your bottles. Again, putting a fancy sticker on it.
Exactly. Yes, so lots of great ideas with your oils to really pamper those teachers or moms, whoever you are gifting this year. Maybe you have both. All right. Well, everybody have a wonderful Mother's Day this weekend, and we will be back again next week.
All right. And happy Mother's Day to you, Julie.
Thanks. You too, Linda.